Right now, it is so hard to find any good deals for anything, and it's literally impossible to find a booster box now for $100. I remember I made a video not too long ago showing you guys $90 Scarlet and Violet based booster boxes, and they sold out pretty quickly after I made the video. And that was basically like the last $100 booster boxes. I feel like that listing was literally the last one, because now if you search up literally any set from Scarlet and Violet, there's no booster boxes for under $100 really, unless it's like a scam. So it's really hard to recommend things in this market because a lot of the good sets have gone up. You know, things I've recommended have gone up. For example, Surging Sparks. Made a video when the set was released. Boxes were 150, now they're 200. It's sort of hard to recommend a $200 booster box right now. So here are the things that I could find that I found either under market price or things that I feel like are just decently priced for what it is. So the first one is Stellar Crown. Now, Stellar Crown, I feel like literally everyone just forgot about this set. I feel like there was some hype going into it, but this set just everyone forgot about. This is one of them that is like, it's not going to be the greatest set ever, but it's going to perform decently well. Like, in my opinion, Stellar Crown is sort of like Paradox Rift, maybe, in my opinion, a little bit better than Paradox Rift. And you are still able to find these booster boxes for pretty cheap on eBay. So you can see Stellar Crown, it's going for like 115 on TCG Player, which is surprising. It's more than Paradox Rift. I think Paradox Rift are like 110. So it's kind of surprising to see that this set is pretty new and it's already at this price. I really think what's pushing, obviously the Terapagos is like a $90 card, but there's Squirtle and Bulbasaur. So I think the set is decent. And here's the deal for these boxes. I'm telling you, it's so hard to find anything under $100. The fact that you can basically get these at $100 is pretty good. So you can get a case for $609, so it's a little bit over 100, like it's 101, like in some change per booster box. I'm pretty sure this seller has them listed individually for I think 104 or 105. So if you want to pay a little bit more than to just buy a case, then I guess you can do that. But the fact you can get a case for this like cheap in this sort of market is pretty insane. So here's one of the like best deals I could find. It's a Stellar Crown booster box case, I know, but it's very cheap for what it is. So next is Paradox Rift. So we can see here, yeah, the market price for these was like it's like $106. It's cheaper than Stellar Crown, and honestly, like in my opinion, I would pick up Stellar Crown over Paradox Rift. But Paradox Rift, maybe like it hasn't gotten reprinted yet. The booster boxes, I don't know if they're gonna get reprinted. It's like everything with reprints now is just all up in the air. But these are going for like 106 market price. You can see you can get them. Like I said, Stellar Crown, if on eBay, that seller, they had them for around 105, 106. Paradox Rift is older, so if that like it interests you more, you can get Paradox Rift for this price. But if you do want a case, you can see they're going for pretty much what you pay for individual booster boxes. But if you like cases, here's the price is basically the exact same as this market price of normal individual booster boxes. But yeah, that's the appeal, I guess, for Paradox Rift, is that it's older than Stellar Crown. But like I said, I honestly think Stellar Crown is a better set, just in my opinion. So we have Temporal Forces. Now, Temporal Forces, they're all market price. Like, there's literally nothing like cheaper than market price for Temporal. Even cases, like, I couldn't find for like under market or anything. They're all just market. 125 is basically what you're going to pay. So here's a deal that I mean, it's a few dollars under market, I believe, but it's $127 from a reputable place. Temporal Forces hasn't got a reprint yet. It will get a reprint, maybe, but now if you're looking to maybe buy some like older stuff, I feel like Temporal Forces right now is one of the better ones. It's almost a year old. If you can't buy, Surging Sparks or whatever, I feel like Temporal Forces definitely is a pretty good set. So there's that. And then I found this one under market. Paldea Evolved recently really hasn't done much. I feel like just a lot of attention is going towards the newer sets. But Paldea Evolved is like a year and a half old now. It had their tiny reprint or whatever. If you can find these for under market, these are definitely, I think, a good long-term hold. Because recently, they're not probably going to do much, I would say, in the next few months. But when you can find them for under market, I'd say they're a good pickup. So this booster box is from a reputable place. It's $137. It's like $5 to $10 under market. But hey, like I said, anything under market now in this sort of like crazy market we're in right now, like anything underpriced like that, I feel like is a decent pickup, especially with boxes like these. Probably not going to get a reprint. So now going on to the Pokemon Center. Now, honestly, the Pokemon Center, there's nothing crazy that you can buy like on the Pokemon Center where I'd really recommend. But yeah, because back then you could buy Surging Sparks booster boxes where you could get them like MSRP, which was under market. Really, there's nothing crazy on the Pokemon Center where you can make any crazy plays. But there's the Twilight Masquerade Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Now, I feel like these are one of the Elite Trainer boxes. I'm surprised that they're still here because Twilight Masquerade booster boxes are like $160. But in pretty much like all Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, like they sell out pretty quickly, at least in Scarlet and Violet. But I think the reason why they're still here is just because the Ogerpon is not a popular Pokemon. Like no one cares. Like I really feel like if this had a different Pokemon in it, like if it had the Greninja, which obviously didn't happen, I feel like this would definitely have sold out by now. But the fact that it's still up is sort of surprising, and you can still buy in case quantity. People like sealed cases, whatever. So yeah, this is definitely, I would say, a good pickup. On it, obviously, you can't really get these for cheaper. This is a Pokemon Center exclusive. The cheapest price is basically MSRP. So definitely, I would say a good, like, this is a main set. It's not, a specialty set, so it's not as good. But hey, you can get them in case quantity if you want a sealed case, whatever. It's Twilight Masquerade. It's a good set. So in my opinion, like, this is one of them that is a decent pickup, and once it goes out of stock, we'll see how this does. But I mean, the fact that the booster box is already $160 in the set, it's like 5 months old, is a good set. So kind of surprised they're still here, but I just really think the promo really crushed it. So next, everyone's gonna hate me for this. Silver Tempest booster boxes. Yes, I'm still recommending it till this day. I've probably, talked about this booster box being on here for literally the whole year it's been on here for, because these got a reprint a year ago, and they've been up ever since. But the problem that I've explained before and why they're still here is because you can only buy them in quantities of 4. I don't know why they did this. Like, if they had this in a purchase limit of 6, this would probably have been sold out way longer. But people like sealed cases, Pokemon Center, they don't have a good reputation with shipping, so they're still here. But I've found buying in quantities of 3 or 4, usually it comes decently safe. Some people say if you buy in quantities of 1, it comes safe. But the fact you can get Silver Tempest still at MSRP, and this is now 2 years old, I feel like this is still a good pickup, and I know nobody wants to hear or talk about Sword and Shield, but seriously, the fact you can get this at 143, I think is really good, and it's so surprising it's still here. But like I said, I think this really killed it for a lot of people that you can't buy in case quantity. Then next, some more Sword and Shield stuff that nobody cares about. Brilliant Stars, same thing. Like, I think they have, I don't know why specifically it's Brilliant Stars, and I think they have also Astral Radiance, but I didn't include it in here. But Brilliant Stars is a good set. It has the Charizard, it has the Evolutions, and the Trainer Gallery. Yes, there's no special promo like they have it now with Scarlet and Violet, but it's a Pokemon Center exclusive still, and the fact it's still available after all this time, you can still buy them in quantities of 4. I think this is still a good pickup. They're not $60, they're $50, so if that helps anything, you just get an extra couple packs, and I don't know if there's a special dice or coin or whatever, but I think there's the deck box and the sleeves are different. But yeah, the fact you can get any of these Sword and Shield things at MSRP, especially things that are exclusive, I still feel like are good pickups. So definitely, the Lost Origin one sold. I remember making a video about it. They sold out, I think, already. Definitely Lost Origin is more popular than Brilliant Stars, and that one I think had a pin too. But yeah, this one, it's been up here forever. I still think it's good, and you can buy in quantities of 4. So it's still a recommendation, honestly, in this market, in my opinion. It's a good pickup. Then lastly, Surging Sparks sleeve boosters. Now these are on the Pokemon Center website. They're the cheapest here because you go on TCG Player, these are going for like $5 to $6. And if you do the math, this is, if you multiply by 36 to get, quantity of a booster box, it just is MSRP for a booster box. So the fact you can get these for this price, I think, is pretty good. You can't buy crazy amounts. You can only buy in quantities of 10. But the fact that you can get these per pack by MSRP of a booster box, I think that's pretty good. And definitely, I've said this before, sleeve boosters tend to do pretty well because people like the display ability. Obviously, you can't really choose your artworks of the packs or whatever, but sleeve boosters, they tend to do pretty well, and you can get them basically at MSRP price of booster boxes if you do the math. So I think these are still a good pickup. Wouldn't be surprised if these sell out somewhat soon here, because literally every single other Surging Sparks product on the Pokemon Center website is now sold out. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Really not that many deals. Like I said, it's like impossible to recommend anything because I can't really recommend Twilight Masquerade because they're kind of expensive. Same thing with Surging Sparks. If I recommend that, I'm gonna get flamed. It's hard. It's really hard in this market to really recommend like good things. And I don't really even want to even talk about Sword and Shield because anytime I talk about Sword and Shield, people get mad at me. So hey, that's my recommendations and things that I think are good pickups based on the market we're in right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.